Hello, I'm Michael Diamond. You're watching Muscle Central. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. Okay, I'm sure by now that most of you know Chris Bumstead is no longer working with Ian Vier, who is his coach. Happens to be his brother-in-law also. He switched up. He's now working with Hany Rambod. Now, you'd have to ask yourself the question, at this point now, why would you switch trainers? You are the reigning and 3-time Classic Physique Olympia champion. Whatever was being done was working. Your 3 titles, 3 times winning the Classic Physique Olympia, says it all. So there's been speculation. Now, Ian responded when he was asked about it, was that he's preparing for the Olympia also. He competes in the open division, and that he can't give enough time to Chris because he's focused on his own training and preparation. But it doesn't really make a lot of sense because obviously he was giving him enough time. 3 titles, 3 times champion. Now, Dave Palumbo on the RX Muscle show put forth the idea that maybe there's a little dissension within the family. Now, Ian is married to Chris's sister. I'm sure everybody knows that I think it was about a year and a half ago, there was a controlled delivery arrest of a package of steroids that was mailed to them. They were in Florida at the time. They take up residence there when preparing for shows in the States. That's when the Olympia was being held in Florida. And Melissa had to pick it a rap for it. We know they weren't all for Melissa. Excuse me. And she took the rap nonetheless. Now, Dave's theory is that you used to see them, pictures of them together all the time on Instagram, and lately we haven't seen it. There's, after that bust, there was tension built up, and they're not on the happiest of terms. Now, as far as them not being seen together in an Instagram post, well, if I'm correct, Chris and Melissa remained in the States, in Florida. I think probably partially part of it had to do with the fact that she was arrested. She probably couldn't leave. She was probably required to remain there, and Ian was back in Canada. So I don't think that is the issue. What I think happened is, I think this past Olympia, Chris was pushed the hardest that he's ever been pushed. I think he felt the pressure of it. I think he knew that they're nipping at his heels. Terrence Ruffin He's giving him all he can handle. And now we have a few more really good and dangerous competitors to his title right there. I'm not going to even try to pronounce his name. I don't want to disrespect him. It's like, I can't. You know what I'm talking about. And it's Ramon Dino. Both of them present, along with Terrence Ruffin, present a threat to them, and I think he might have shown a little vulnerability in the last Olympia, and he wants to bring something different to ensure that he keeps a distance from these guys and holds on to the title. Remember what happened with Jay Cutler in 2008 when he lost the Olympia title, came back in 2009, training with Hany Rambod, switched trainers, and brought a totally different look, regained the title. Not to say that his previous trainer, Chris Bumstead, might not have been able to, wouldn't have been able to help him regain the title, but he sought a new look, something different, and he thought that was the best route, and ultimately he became the champion again. I think Chris Bumstead, it's nothing to do that with Ian not having enough time to give him the proper attention to help him with his prep. I don't think there's tension between Ian, Chris, and Chris's sister, Ian's and Chris's wife, where it's a tough situation for them to work together. I don't think that's it at all. I think it's simply the fact that he has some he has toughest competition to date that he's going to be facing in the Olympia. And he feels the pressure of them nipping at his heels, and he simply wants to bring in something different. After all, judges don't want to see the same thing over and over again, year after year. They want to see you bring something a little different each time, and I think possibly that's the motive, and I think that it could work out, but you never know. There is some very, very tough competition that he has to face. Ramon, Terrence, at the very top of the list. All right. If you agree or disagree with me, please let me know in the comment section. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit the notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you'll be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, there are links there. One link is to the Facebook Muscle Central page. Any questions, you can go there, DM me. I'd be happy to answer them. Also, there are links to Species Nutrition and Mr. G's Protein Snacks. Click on both those links. Go to both those websites. Check out all their great products. Once again, this is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.